Indiana Fever makes good move to sign former Angel Reese teammate to join Caitlin Clark. The Fever's new signing is a two-time NBA All-Defensive First-Team representative. The Indiana Fever have been making strategic moves this offseason as they aim to build on the momentum of Caitlin Clark's promising rookie campaign. And now, in their latest gambit, they've recruited Brianna Turner right from under the nose of Angel Reese's Chicago Sky. After securing a postseason berth for the first time since 2016, the team is looking to bolster its lineup for a deeper run in the 2025 season after suffering a first-round exit in the WNBA playoffs to the Connecticut Sun. And to shore up the defensive side of the game, the Fever have signed forward Brianna Turner, a former Chicago Sky player who previously teamed up with Angel Reese and is a two-time All-Defensive First-Team nominee. Brianna Turner has signed with the Indiana Fever, per the WNBA transactions page Chloe Peterson of Indy Star Sports shared on X.com, formerly Twitter. Some depth for the Fever frontcourt. Turner, who had an impressive collegiate career with the Notre Dame Fighting Irish from 2014 to 2019, entered the sport as the overall 11th pick in the 2019 WNBA draft. Originally selected by the Atlanta Dream, she was immediately traded to the Phoenix Mercury, where she spent 5 seasons alongside WNBA legends Diana Taurasi and Brittany Griner. During her tenure in Phoenix, the 28-year-old proved herself as a formidable presence on the defensive end, but then prior to the 2024 WNBA draft, Turner was traded to the Chicago Sky in exchange for Kahleah Copper. However, her time in Chicago was short-lived, as she averaged 1.2 points and 2.0 rebounds per game in her lone season with the team, far below her career peak of 7.8 points, 9.4 rebounds, and 1.8 assists per outing. Yet despite these modest offensive numbers, Turner remains a defensive specialist who can provide much-needed depth to the Fever's frontcourt as evidenced by her average of 2 blocks per game back in 2020. Can the Fever win the WNBA playoffs? Turner's signing is the latest in a series of calculated acquisitions by the Fever. Indiana has also brought in veteran talents such as forward DeWanna Bonner, guard Sophie Cunningham, and forward Natasha Howard, reinforcing their roster with experience and versatility. Additionally, the Fever signed 2023 WNBA Coach of the Year Stephanie White to lead the squad just months after she led the Sun to the semifinals, further signaling their intent to compete at the highest level. With a talented core returning, including Clark, Aliyah Boston, and Kelsey Mitchell, Indiana has positioned itself as a serious championship contender as the Fever aim for their first WNBA title since 2012. Fans agreed best WNBA rookie debut wasn't Caitlin Clark or Angel Reese. The 2024 WNBA draft brought some of the most highly touted rookies the league has ever seen. 3 of the biggest names coming into the professional atmosphere were Caitlin Clark, Cameron Brink, and Angel Reese. Fans had each of these players' debuts circled on their calendars. Their league debuts were recently ranked on X via Trendy Hoop Stars. Brink was listed as the No. 1 rookie in the league after her performance with 11 points and 4 assists, shooting 4-6 from the field. Reese notched the No. 2 slot with 12 points and 8 rebounds, but her shooting efficiency was in question at 5-14 from the field. Clark's highly anticipated debut was deemed No. 3 on the list. She had the most points out of the 3, but giving up 10 turnovers, while shooting 5-15 from the field for 20 points didn't feature the greatest stat line. Brink was able to fit into her role and succeed, while Reese and Clark seemed a bit uncomfortable in leading right off the bat. Each of these rookies should be extremely successful with time in the league.